Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video, a new start to the week, Monday morning. And last night, Newcastle played their first game of the summer series out in Philadelphia, drawing 3-3 with Aston Villa. Not a bad start to the series, lots and lots of goals going on, lots of goals in this game. Having said that, it wasn't a great start to the game. We were actually 2-0 down after the first 10 minutes, but thankfully, we managed to turn things around, and we will talk about that in today's video with the goal scorers, along with some key players that I thought had a really good game. Elliot Anderson, by the way, I know we saw bits of him last season. How good would it be if he could really step it up this season? If he plays like he did against Aston Villa last night, he could have a real season for us. So, let me know your thoughts on the game down below. If you saw it, if you stayed up for it, if you watched it this morning, if you're waking up absolutely shattered like I am before heading off to work, and what's even worse is there was no milk in the fridge, so we're having a black cup of tea with this video. But tell you what, yeah, lots of players involved, lots of changes made at half time, and lots of standouts for me. I would even, Anderson, I thought Gordon when he came on looked really good. I thought, I thought Lascelles when he was on the pitch, I thought he looked decent as well. Lewis Miley, I think is going to catch the eye of a few more again after this game. It's always, sometimes a bit early to talk about young players, but I think he's looking really good. But 105,000 capacity stadium in Philadelphia, it's not too bad, is it? I mean, it's great to see so many Geordies out there enjoying themselves. And great to see the likes of Shola, Shea Given, all there before the game. You talk about Darren Eales and wanting to have a fan zone at St James's Park, to have the fans more involved, either before the game, after the game, people who maybe can't even make it into the game. I mean, that's exactly what he's talking about. These tailgates out in America, which looks incredible, to be fair. So yeah, before the game's even started, it already looks amazing. And then, as I say, when the game does get started, it goes downhill pretty quickly as Ollie Watkins scores a goal down the left-hand side, pretty much toe pokes it in. Buendia goes and scores a goal straight after. Cold. I mean, the lineups are coming out. I think I'm trying to work out what formation we're even playing. So yeah, to concede 2 goals that quickly wasn't great, but the man I've just been talking about, Elliot Anderson, turned things around for us. A long ball over the top, chested down, one-on-one with the goal. Well, not one-on-one with the goalie. The defender slides in, cuts it back onto his right. Nice placement in the far right-hand side, makes it 2-1. Then he's the man involved again. A great little run down the left-hand side, into the box, around a few players, shot across goal, blocked. Isaac comes in and slams it home. And we'll go in at 2-2 at half-time. So plenty of goals, plenty of excitement. And then what happens? We'll make a load of changes. But I'll tell you what was interesting to see, by the way, not just the changes that we made, but the fact that Eddie Howe was having, I think it was Murphy, Almiron, Isaac, basically the players who were going off at half-time. He had them all running shuttles throughout the entire 15 minutes of half-time. And I think it was Keith Downey. I seen them obviously doing it over the half-time, but it was Keith Downey who tweeted it and was unsure why it was happening. And I think it was because Eddie Howe is trying to simulate, because obviously he was going to take them off anyway. He was trying to simulate as much running time as possible for these players. So they've just come off a 45-minute game in the boiling heat out in America right now. Hang on, lads. Now you've got to do 15 minutes straight of shuttle runs, and that just shows how fit Eddie Howe wants this team to be. There is no rest. You've got to be on it all the time. And if he's going to only play these players for half a game to give everyone a go, needs to put them through the paces. And I bet it'll be a sharp awakening for the likes of, Tonali and Barnes who are joining this side, who've really going to have to ramp it up quickly. And it was great to see Barnes did come on in the second half, number 15. And we did talk about this yesterday, the fact that Barnes was announced as a player. He was announced out in America, and then they've played him in the game straight away in front of 105,000 fans in that stadium, and then obviously all across the world on Sky Sports in the Premier League as well. So yeah, great to see him come out. It wasn't a great start to the second half again, as Buendia scores another goal. I mean, they got a little bit fortunate with that one. He's had a shot. Dubravka's got his fingers to it. It's hit the post. It's bounced back out, and Buendia was the man running in and sticks it in the back of the net. And in fairness, we came back quick as well. Gordon got the goal 61 minutes. So again, 2 goals in the first 15 minutes of the second half. Gordon comes down the left-hand side, shot saved, and the main man, Mr. Callum Wilson, was following it up for a goal, and that was where the goals ended for that game, 3-3. But there was still plenty going on. I tell you what, that referee, it's obviously out in America. It's a friendly. It's all fun and games. I think Callum Wilson even talks about it in his interview I was watching this morning, saying that it is a friendly, but it should have been a pen. He's got absolutely clattered in the back of the legs. Their goalkeeper has a howler, plays the ball out to Manquillo, who gets his foot on it, passes it straight into Wilson, who just gets totally tackled through the back of. And if it was VAR, if they even bothered to show a replay, I think it would have been a pen. I don't know why they didn't even show any replays on the telly. It was almost like it was just forgotten immediately and nobody cared about it. Probably because they didn't want to embarrass the referee, maybe. But yeah, Callum Wilson mentioned it, and had we had that pen, maybe we could have scored a goal. But yes, it's all fun and games. It was a friendly. It was 3-3. We've got to see plenty of players out on that pitch, and for Eddie Howe, I'm sure I got to see plenty of players put through their paces and really get some energy into their legs. As I mentioned, it was great to see some other players come on the pitch as well. Lewis Miley, I think, will catch some more attention from that game. Has already caught it in the first couple of games of this pre-season, and obviously his game at the end of last season. We talk about bringing players in this summer window. How good would it be to just have a few of these players who maybe didn't get the game time last year or are just emerging into the squad this year to now start having a bit of fun in games? You talk about Elliot Anderson having, a part role last season. He was quality today, like very, very good. A real standout for the time that he was on the pitch. And then when Lewis Miley did come on, he looked good too. So could you imagine maybe Anderson having even more game time this season? Maybe Miley having a similar game time to Anderson last season? It was discussed as to whether Anderson should have gone out on loan at the end of the season because really he didn't play as much as maybe we would wanted him to. Now, if we've got Champions League, Premier League, hopefully a decent FA and League Cup run, Anderson could well feature an awful lot more, and we could really start getting something out of him. But it was great to see a Gordon as well, getting a good assist, with the shot across goal. He's someone we want to see more of. And obviously, we want to see more of the main man, Mr. Harvey Barnes, who came on in that game too. But that's first of 3. The next game was on Wednesday, which is at, is it like 8 o'clock at night? 8 o'clock at night in the USA, so 1 o'clock here, maybe even later. So yeah, if you thought you were knackered from work this morning, wait until Thursday. But yeah, it's great to see it out there. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below. Tons of goals is what you want to see, and hopefully we can keep going that way, getting the fitness up, and have a few more decent games out in America. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day. Videos coming out thick and fast at the moment. Lots of going on in the world of Newcastle. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you later.